the victor belongs to spoils.
What's your favorite basketball player?
Dr. J.
Why?
All this movie do. That's why.
Jordan, yes, and it counts. Jordan around Marley. Jordan all the way, yes, and it counts.
Well, Michael is dangerous when he gets the rebound and he can come, go coast to coast. He's going to dunk on two guys. When a lane opens up, no one closes down. You've got to get to Michael sooner. You let him get inside the foul line area. You know he's going to take off from there, elevate, and keep flying to the front of the rim.
Crossover ball for Jordan and finishes with the finger roll. What's the foul? So the Chicago Bulls have taken a 3-1 lead on the Phoenix Suns, and led by Michael Jordan, who had 55 points. The Bulls won it 111-105.
Basketball was like a war. You develop the offense, how to score, how to drive, how to pick off, how to do all those offensive skills. Then the defense goes to work and figures out ways to stop you. And that's what has been the history of basketball. They come one day, they invent the pivot play. Then the one-handed shot. Then the dribble, where you switch hands and you can go with both hands in the dribble. And little by little, then you get the ability to drive.
But the game is out there, and it's either play or get played.
Come on!
I'm 10 years old, but I'll beat your ass. Chip, I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
There is a silence knocked down by Lambert.
Okay, we'll be like the Oakland Raiders.
See? LeBron James does care about Cleveland.
It certainly has been a long, strange trip this year. It's 100 and some games for us. Last year was a honeymoon, this year was an odyssey.
McHale is fouled by Lambert, who claims he had the ball. Lambert is no favorite amongst the Celtics or their fans. As Larry Bird said, we don't like him that good.
They don't even have a chance.
Just when they thought I was out, they pull me back in.
Jordan fade away, got it. Jordan backs in, fade away, one shot. Jordan in the lane, fade away. Unbelievable! 51 points for the Raiders.
It's not a one-man game. One man at times can influence the game. A game, another game, but not continually.
Your skills are complete. Indeed, you are powerful.
Double team, shoots it anyway, hits it anyway. Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
Yeah!
Good morning, sports world. Happy Saturday, Guru Nation. It's sunny and mild here in Slidell, Louisiana at WSLA 1560 AM. Slidell, New Orleans, and the Sports Guru Show. Baby Doll is here. What's up, Baby
yes,
D?
She is.
Mr. Down the Road is all the way up the road. What's up, Daddy-O?
Y'all already know.
You up here? You made it?
Yeah, I already know.
Talking to the mic, I can't hear you.
You the reason I'm the reason you here. What
well,
you
tell me who
about?
you love out there real quick. We only got about an hour and a half.
Man, I got mad love for a lot of folks, but I'm
Show
gonna cut
me.
it real short. You hear me? Man, I got love for all the Danaroo.
Baby Doll, turn up Tracy's mic. I can't hear him that good.
Big cousin, the Jew.
Yeah, yes. Tracy's in the house. Big, he's big. I thought he cut his beard.
Yeah, he's my big cousin. Shoot.
Hey, that dude's getting like a belly on him big though. Like not just because he's your older cousin, because he's getting
like
big.
A Yoda or something.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, who you love out there? Make it quick,
man.
Tracy.
Let me holler at my little brother Jason Lejeune.
All right. All
little
right.
Pepper boy.
Yeah.
Man, my people, little Robbie Grass.
This sounds like people in like a Mardi Gras Indian squad. Don't you think, Byron? It sounds kind of like some Mardi
Robbie
Gras
Grass.
Indian names.
He's from down the road.
Hey, I hear you.
Holla at Big Brother. What's
All
up,
right.
cuz?
Yeah, the ninjas in the house.
Mike Doran, Mr. Petty.
Wow. Not related to Richard Petty, the racer.
Nah, not the same. He don't race cars.
He's not a petty thief either. He steals big.
right.
Such a
I don't know.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, the dude's got a name. His name's Petty.
You know, Brother Pig. Gotta holla at
the
Brother
ninjas
Pig.
in the house.
Pat, Brother Pig Pat.
Right.
Holla at him.
I got BD. The tornado has touched down on the North Shore of Lake Pontchartrain. What's up, BP?
What's happening, yo?
I know you don't have anybody out there that you love right now.
No.
Really?
Dustin Steger. It's his birthday today. He's
Happy
47
birthday,
years
Dustin.
old.
1 year younger
Houston,
than me.
Texas.
Yeah.
You know? Or Galveston, I should say.
H-Town, Galveston area's in the house.
So I'd like to say hello to him. And
Okay.
Happy birthday. And, wait.
All that good stuff.
Nice.
Wait, there's something else. Somebody else.
There's got to be somebody in BP's tornadic world. Somebody who's in the swath.
No, there is. I had it on the way here.
They got lost in the swath of the tornado. It had to be a bigger than Evolve.
Well, I'll get back to it.
Yeah, you're right. No problem, bro.
Right, to be continued.
Yeah. Shouts out for, I would like to thank all the Saints fans. I want to welcome all the Pelicans fans. Shouts out for Mr. Perry, Cowboy Bernard, the number one Spurs fan. Donald, Max, White, Pittman, Johnny, Sneaky Roboys, Nathan, Danny, and Goyim over at the Battle of New Orleans. Shouts out to Weed Jesus on the sofa. The rest of the entire Guru Nation. I'm talking about Sean Julian, Big Head, the Sweaty Jew, Vince Valoria, Joe Busy, and all our listeners across the USA and around the world, thanks to Sprecher.com.
Sprecher.com.
Oh, wait, I know who it is. I'd like to say thank you to all my new followers on Twitter.
Dude, that's a great thank you.
Man, he's tweeting.
Talk to us about this a little bit, brother.
I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know.
I mean, you do like some tweeting stuff, and
I just for somehow.
All right, so
some way.
It's because you're a sports personality, or because you're a bikini model?
Hey, look, man, please I don't know.
I'm trying to understand the Byron Powell BP phenomenon right now.
I was just following people.
Special shout out to BP, the bikini model of the year.
I have no idea.
Dude, these chicks are fun too. Tracy, you should see him. I seen some of his little followers.
Some high flowers.
They ain't nothing wrong with them.
They don't even speak English. That's the best part about it.
No
Tracy, they look like a bunch of porn stars. I'm serious. Like, I don't know what's going on, BP. Yeah.
Seriously.
That's good stuff. Well, anyway, we do talk about sports here on the Sports Guru Show. I want to thank my man Jim for being here this morning, helping us out. I want to thank Vic for giving us good technical input right now. He's going to be letting us know what we sound like on the air as we speak, because Baby Doll's got us rocking on the balls. Baby Doll's and us. She don't have a mic because we're a little tech down today. Baby D, why don't you take Tracy's mic and talk to Guru Nation for us for one moment. What's up, Baby Doll?
Who dat?
Yeah, how you doing, baby?
I want to give a shout out to DBC Daiquiri Shop over in Veterans. I know y'all probably tuned up.
Yeah, they got the crawfish over there on Friday.
Yeah, that's so cool, Baby Doll. And daiquiris? Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Wesley over there, throwing it down.
Yeah, you're right.
I want to give a shout out to Battle of New Orleans on WGSO New Orleans. They air on 7 p.m. on Wednesdays.
That's right.
Check them
they
out.
also do the Daily Resistance. They got a little something on the internet, you know.
I want to give a shout out to Big Trina playing it on the keys.
Yeah, bro. Big Frida too for not paying for taking all that money from the government for Section 8 and all of that. You know.
Yeah.
Ivory.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Hey, who else you love out there? Because we're gonna.
Oh, hey, by the way, I got to shout out. Vote today.
Oh yeah.
Primary.
Vote for Trump.
Yeah, dude. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, baby doll. Thank you so much. Can you give the microphone back to Tracy now? And thank you for wearing that hot bikini, baby doll. You look great today.
Give me my mic.
Love it. Well, we do talk about sports on the Sports Guru Show. We had WSLA 1560 AM Slidell, New Orleans. Today we will cover the New Orleans Pelicans' recent games, the upcoming week's Pels games, and the Saints draft news, and also the Saints free agency with Mr. Down the Road.
Yeah.
With Byron Point event. And right now, I'm going to let Baby Doll take y'all to some commercials.
The Black Gold Phantom. I listen to the Sports Guru Show, WSLA, 1560 AM.
Run the track! Run the track! Run the track!
Turn around and place your hands behind your back, please. Touch your head, please.
If you'd like to, go ahead and grab a book.
No. Time is it's 2 in the morning. Hello?
Can you come get me?
Hello?
Can you come get me?
Are you serious? Now?
In the unfortunate event of an arrest,
contact Chris Roberts bail bonds.
Who?
You know who to call. They got a long family tradition of service.
With a pedigree that guarantees a timely release.
The experienced and expertly trained staff will open the doors to freedom.
I'm glad to know about
All right. I'll do it. I'll
call 504-273-0542.
Contact Chris Roberts bail bonds at yahoo.com.
A trusted name in bail bonding.
B, I'm telling you, the Pelicans been getting the dog walked on now.
What?
Oh my God! Saturday, the Pelicans lose 110-112 to Minnesota. Way under them. They dropped to 23-37. The Pelicans do. Gordon, 31 points still back from his injury, Byron.
So what?
I'm saying though.
So what?
Right.
Why? I mean, so what does that mean?
Yeah, exactly.
31 points
in a loss.
In a losing
he also had he was 4 out of 9 3-pointers, but I'm saying he came back strong after that month-long absence. I mean, obviously we needed him back because without that,
that's only because we didn't have AD that night. I think.
Well, yeah, the reason he got those points, I got you. Yeah, probably so. Yeah, but I was happy that he came back and made all of those points for us because we've been missing him. Obviously, you don't think so?
No.
You don't think we can get by fine without
Since he's been back, have we won a game?
Oh, whoa,
man!
Wow. Well, he did have now.
It was rough.
But Ryan Anderson also that night, same point, 31 points, 14 rebounds for Anderson.
Did we win the game?
Wow.
I mean, lost the game.
Anderson was looking good through the whole stretch of where we were going. I think at this point, 5 out of 8. We had 1 at that point, but Holiday came in with 20. Norris Cole only had 7, and you would think it's either him or Holiday going to have over 20 points. So the Pelicans were winning the whole game. Byron, what happened?
Well, in the last 3 games, they totally self-destructed in the last 2 minutes of every game in the last week.
And this was the first one of them. You're right. They had 3 guys in double digits on the Minnesota side. 30 by Towns. He's the rookie, right? They got picked first in the draft.
Yeah.
He really looked good.
Yeah.
I brought Corey to the game we were watching. I mean, he really looked good. He has a great shot, and he's hard to defend.
Yeah, I had no idea he's from the Dominican Republic.
Wow.
Yeah, so he plays for their team.
There you go.
The Olympic.
And the other guy, Wiggins, Zach LaVine, Tracy, you
he's a beast.
You covered him for the slam dunk contest. He did decent in this game. We really didn't stop him either. He had 25 points against the Pelicans on Saturday night.
He should have had more.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Had more.
But and even though Wiggins only had 20, he did.
He's my wigger.
Man, Wiggins did hit 2 free throws with 3 seconds left, and that was it. That was the last time the Pelicans saw the lead, which they had all night. They led for 3 quarters, and here comes Wiggins.
No, 3.5.
Thank you, man. I'm sure more. I'm sure more. Absolutely. And here they come, and they lose in the last few seconds to the lower Minnesota Timberwolves, 112 to 110. That was very disheartening to watch. I was there.
Man, it was terrible.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Tracy, you got anything about this Minnesota game? Because if not, I'm ready to move on.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't want to even.
All right,
touch that game.
so the next night,
horrible.
All right, was it 2 nights later? Oh man,
it really didn't matter.
Okay, well let's talk about it though.
I want to talk about it.
They played the Rockets. They were in Houston. Houston had the third worst 3-point showing of the history of the NFL. 3 of 34. Why can't we be the team that misses 3 out of 34 3-pointers and we don't win?
Yeah, I can tell you why. You want to know
Tell me why, Byron.
Because the point guard can't in the last 2 minutes. The point guard and the 2 guard and the 3 can't communicate enough to even get a passing lane.
Alvin Gentry said that, right?
Turnovers.
Right.
6 turnovers in the last 2 minutes.
Wow. Of all time,
my cookies with
0-8 run.
Right, yeah.
To lose the game.
And speaking of turnovers,
lose the game.
Houston had 22. We had 23 turnovers. It's insane. And in the end of the game like that, what you say?
Yeah. Everything happened in the last 20 minutes.
Games.
Yeah, all about it. Defenses win championships in the NFL. Turnovers lose games in the NBA.
Right. In the pros, they have over 20 turnovers in the game. In high school, if we had over 20 turnovers in the game, we'd be running suicide.
Yeah. What happened to that?
Your legs would fall
off. Professional people shouldn't get.
I don't know, but I can guarantee you one thing.
Yeah.
That's what comes with the money.
If I'm going to be the coach and I'm going to get fired at any time because a player wants to tell me what to do, or tell the GM what to do,
right?
I'm going to make your ass run every single day.
Around the court or up the stadium? How you running?
Look, it's going to be in your contract. You want to play for me?
Yeah, you're
running.
Yeah, and if you don't run, you can sit and get fined.
Every time I hear your voice,
that's a great idea.
Start running.
Yeah. Can we get Del Dempson? I mean, who's the owner?
No, let's get Del Dempson out of there.
Yeah, you know what? I want you to go straight to coaching, though. I don't want you to.
Del, look for another job.
Can you get Tom Benson on the phone? We need to get Byron Hyatt as the coach of the New Orleans Pelicans. Alvin Gentry's doing a good job.
I don't want to be the coach.
Oh, man.
I don't want to be the coach.
How are they going to make him run, though? Nobody else is going to do that. It's only you, B.
Get a BB gun.
Yeah, we don't want to kill him. A pellet gun. Pelican. A pelican
pellet gun.
Anyway, Houston was, like I said, Tracy.
Brought to you by
this game was on TV. I don't know if you watched it.
I caught a little bit on ESPN.
I got
highlights.
Yeah, did you glean anything from this Rockets loss? I mean, I thought we were winning the whole game too.
I did think we were winning, man. But I didn't buy too much into it, bro.
Really?
I could see. Where they were just gonna take away with it, bro.
Oh, I didn't feel that way. I thought we had them beat the whole time, bro.
I didn't feel that.
Damn, Tracy, why you gotta be so smart?
We can't all be on the same team.
Yeah. Well, the Pels led until 129 in the fourth quarter. They led not only like they did the game before, Byron, when you mentioned 3.5 or more quarters. They led until 1 minute and 29 seconds left in this game.
Yeah, I know.
And that was in the fourth quarter. And then the Pels tied it up on 2 Ryan Anderson free throws. Okay, well, here we are losing winning the whole time. Then now we got a tie late. Can we come through in the end? We didn't do it with Minnesota. Absolutely not.
Nah.
Houston got the pass from hard to the guy in the corner. He sinks a 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about the outside.
Devastated.
Their crowd went nuts like they won the championship because they were losing the whole game. They were all sorry looking. And it was like they thought they won it's like a stand by Harden. Rah, 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 like a birthday.
Hey, you know what? Oh. But did you see Gentry look like he was about to like he had his Mora moment after the game?
Yeah.
Right. Hey, shit. We got to shut the good enough.
Yeah.
We don't have a shot the good enough.
Finally, yeah. And he's been getting really mad. You know what he said after the interview? He's like, we keep talking about making the playoffs. He's like, let me just tell you right now, we are not going to make the playoffs. We are not, okay? Okay? I was like, whoa, playoffs? He finally said, so absolutely
that was his
a Jim Mora moment.
That was his Mora moment.
Unbelievable.
We got a little more with him today.
And we had such high hopes, me and Baby Doll. I know. Man. Baby Doll, you predicted a couple of these games to be won this week. You said all 3 of them.
I did?
Yeah, you said what? You thought it was going to be 4.
Thanks for showing up.
I misinformed you saying we were going to win 3 out of 4.
I don't believe that.
All right, we'll check the record. Give me the mic back. Give it back to me. Try to put
documentation to this.
Anyway, look, if they would have won 2 of those first 14,
right,
we'd be right there.
Baby Doll said she'd like to have a loyal present for that.
Yeah, well, 5. It's actually 5, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but if we would have won the last 3 or any of the last 3,
now you know that the Pelicans had the lead all the way till the fourth quarter. Like I said, to 129 without a good AD. He only had 12 points. They were triple teaming him in this game, and they were still winning.
I would suggest, you know what I'd suggest? Getting rid of everyone on the team except AD and. Anderson and Cole. I'll keep Cole.
Cole had 21 points against the Rockets.
He did.
Evans is gone. Evans is gone. Dell Demps is gone.
Right. Well, we got about.
No, I'm telling you.
Go ahead. Listen.
Dell Demps, Evans. I hate to say it, but Holiday.
Holiday, why?
Because he's just not. He can't find a person to pass to in the last 2 minutes of the game. Because he can't.
I was going to try to contradict you up until you said the last part. Until the last point of the game. Yeah, right. Right.
They forget.
That's horrible.
They forget the whole game of basketball in the last minute.
Alvin Gentry said exactly that. He said they asked him what was wrong with the last 2 games. He said, well, this game in particular, and last week he said the same thing. He said,
they don't know what they're doing.
Our guys can't make any points, and we cannot stop the other team within the last minute.
That is not the game of basketball.
It's like they just give up.
Well, we had Red Bauer back in our intro saying
they don't give up cashing a paycheck.
Yeah, thank you.
Fire them.
Hello.
No, you
fire them or fire. Fire them and fire them. If they can't.
Find them and fire them.
Yes, indeed. Well, BP the Tornado is really cutting a swath into the sports world today. Tracy,
I let angry uncle out.
I always talk to you during the week, and I always try to tell you what we're going to prepare for at the show and what games for you. You're always watching them all. I mean, here they are 0-2 at this run. I mean, you had to be disappointed. Like, what game am I going to have to cover?
Right. I'm like, oh man, what am I going to have to
watch? Well, briefly, Tracy, without any notes or anything, just off the top of your head.
The Houston game I was supposed to cover. We didn't score any points in the third quarter.
Yeah,
right. We scored no points in the third quarter.
They played very poorly,
and they were winning till 129 left in the game. That means they had a big lead in the third quarter. Obviously,
and look, and then there's another key. Like when Davis doesn't touch the ball, we lose.
Yeah, 12 points. Obviously, 12 points.
I mean, that's
59.
Absolutely. I mean,
3 games before. We got Tracy.
Davis scored 30 points and more than twice in the last 5 games. That tells you, including he had 59 points in the victory,
right, with 20 rebounds
in Detroit. I mean, that tells you right there. He's like the only person
right
playing
the ball. And then thank you. And in the next game, though, they tried to do that again, and he got triple teamed. He only had 9 points after that 59 point output. So
yeah, but they triple teamed him. There's an excuse for that.
Right. They're always going to be double.
Yeah. 2 games
that stayed on the whole game.
Let's call it what it used to be back in the parish. They jumped. They jumped.
Down the road style. We're going to continue to talk about sports here on WSLA 1560 AM. Slidell, New Orleans at the Sports Guru Show. I got BP the Tornado. What's up, Byron? I got Tracy, Mr. Down Road Evans, and I am the Sports Guru. Well, Tracy, you saw a little, and briefly, I don't want you to go deep on me, but the last game we did win, which we didn't get to cover last week because we didn't make it out here. We want to apologize to Guru Nation and all sports world for taking a week off. We took a little
it was devastating. That ruined my whole weekend, dude.
But give me the OKC thing. That's the last game we won. Just briefly.
About last night's game?
No, I'm talking about OKC. The last week. Just briefly off the top of your head. Because I was there. I enjoyed every second of that situation watching us beat OKC. And I thought, Byron, that would start a run for us, which now we're on 3 cents.
I think we lucked out.
That game. I got you. Great analogy. Briefly, Tracy.
Right. I mean, Davis scored 30 points and blocked 4 shots. I mean, it was a good game.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was playing against Durant. He playing against Westbrook.
Yeah,
they kind of shut Westbrook down in the second half of that game. He had 25 points at the half, and they only got 10 the whole second half.
Well, you can do that. I mean, Anderson
you
can
scored
let him
26
score as many
points.
points.
Yeah,
as he
Anderson
wants.
was looking good that game. He did nail some threes.
He scored 26 points in like less than 26 minutes.
Yeah, Ryan Anderson really looked good. I thought we were starting something by going up on OKC like this.
We had a reserve guard. Wasn't it Douglas?
Yeah, Tony Douglas had over 20 points probably.
No, he had 12 points.
I got you.
In like 14 minutes or something.
Yeah, right. It was a little bit of time. Yeah,
right. It was.
They were playing good.
When they came, we had some points come off the bench for real. Like,
yeah, we did.
It was a good game. I was so
happy. I was like, Alvin Gentry's offense is finally taking a bit of a shape now as it's running that Golden State style offense. In that game,
Westbrook scored 44
Right, they should have got it a long time ago, Byron.
Westbrook scored 44 points.
Good call. Yeah, he did.
He had 44 points. I mean, KD had 32 points.
Yeah, they always scored, dude.
It was a high-scoring game. I mean, it was a good game. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, I actually thought we were going to win that game. I
was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
But I did also think we were going to beat the Timberwolves, and I really thought we were going to beat the Rockets, especially after watching them win the whole game.
We should have beat the Spurs, too.
Okay, well, we're going to take one more commercial break here on the Sports Guru Show.
3 out of 4 times.
And baby doll, if you could check Sneaky Pizza, I'd appreciate it. We want to thank Johnny Robo for being our best sponsor of the whole entire situation over here. And also, I want to tell everybody it's going to be our last commercial break because we're just going to roll on until a few minutes after the next hour. But stick with us.
12 for 20 at from the 3-point range.
That's
game.
Awesome. I mean,
that tells you why we won.
That's what we need.
That tells you why we won.
And obviously, why we've been losing because we obviously ain't been doing that lately.
Right.
You know. All right. Well, anyway, let me take you to a commercial real quick.
The Black and Gold Phantom. I listen to the Sports Guru Show, WSLA, 1560 AM.
Hey, man, you looking for something?
Yeah, I could use a light.
Sure, man, no problem. You looking to have a good time?
Anything but that Bourbon Street bustle.
Well, step on into my place. You'll fit right in.
Looking for a French Quarter experience without the hassles of Bourbon Street? Yeah. Step into Sneaky Pete's, the world-famous establishment and French Quarter staple for stiff drinks and good times.
I heard that.
Come get to know Big Troy.
That boy.
Be a satisfied customer and a regular for sure.
A regular what?
Join the Ultimate Groom Support Group and become one of Tracy's biggest fans.
I'm sure you will. You got any of that special sauce, Q?
Come watch the Saints at LSU with VIP Vic Saturdays and Sundays on some great TVs with cold beer and kickbacks and shots.
And bring the scissors.
Make Sneaky Pete your French Quarter downtown home.
Or headquarters.
Pack your lunch. You may be here a while.
Oh, Lord.
That's Sneaky Pete's 135 Charters in the French Quarter, just off Canal.
That's pretty close.
24 hours, 7 days a week.
364 days a year.
Wow. Thanks, Pete. I'll be back for sure.
Sure, pal. Another satisfied customer.
This is Buford Jordan.
This is Joe Horn, former New Orleans Saints.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ron Swoboda, and I want you to listen to the Sports Guru Show, WSLA, 1560 AM.
Oh, my God. Turns me on.
Turn around and place your hands behind your back, please. what you did, please?
Wait. You'd like to invite grab a book?
No. Time is it's 2 in the morning. Hello?
Can you come get me?
Hello?
Can you come get
Are
me?
you serious? Now?
In the unfortunate event of an arrest,
contact Chris Roberts bail bonds.
Who?
You know who to call. They got a long family tradition of service.
With a pedigree that guarantees a timely release.
the experienced and expertly trained staff will open the doors to freedom.
I'm glad to know about
Alright. I'll do it. I'll
Call 504-273-0542.
Contact Chris Roberts bail bonds at yahoo.com.
A trusted name in bail bonding.
The station. This is Joe Horn, former New Orleans Saints, and you're listening to the Sports Guru Show on WSLA 1560 AM.
Follow us on Twitter
right now.
Yeah, boy!
I don't know.
Yeah, well, we got a joke over here. Somebody said, I don't know if this is true, breaking news, a group of investors from the Philippine Islands have bought the Pelicans and will be moving them to Manila. They got a market opportunity by renaming the team the Manila Folders.
Manila Folders.
I thank the Colonel Vic out there, the full bird. Yeah, thanks a lot, old bald one.
That's pretty funny. I like that.
Hey, I mean, if they were gonna go, I was all right with it at this point.
Yeah, well.
Look, we're gonna have to break off the ad 10:59. So let's condense what we got right now. Tracy, Byron.
Yes.
0-3. The last game, I thought we'd have a problem with the Spurs, but we didn't really.
Yeah.
We won again. First quarter, second quarter, and the end of the third quarter, we had the lead. Although they played us a lot better than Houston
did. We were
did.
ahead by 6 points with a minute 23 left.
And a minute 29 against the Rockets. Wow.
Yeah.
Tracy, quickly, Spurs. Why? Why did we lose?
Leonard had 30 points and 11 rebounds.
Kawhi Leonard also had 20 points in the fourth quarter.
You're right. I mean, that's a performance stealing.
Well,
stole the game.
I can tell you why. I can tell you why real quick.
Briefly.
Because you got Ryan Anderson and you got AD. Those are the only two people I would trust with the ball in the last second.
Thank you. Okay, you come around into the
they
come on.
down and they can't. They drive down the lane.
You think your two guys
and they
can't
can't see the people that are open. You have 4 people guarding you. Kick the ball
and that's
out.
exactly what Robert Gentry said against the game before, and it was the same thing happened. Our guys can't stop us. The other team was scoring, and we can't score on the other team.
Leonard was 12 or 22 with 6 outside the 3-point range. I mean, that tells you they couldn't stop anything. I mean, seriously.
Even though we did have to lead the 3 quarters, yeah, you're right. They really, when the Spurs needed to score, they really did. Marcus Aldridge did great. It's the second,
they didn't give it to the people that can score.
Game. Yeah,
we never even gave it to the people that can score. They went and were driving and doing layups.
Well, that's it. You know what? Pelicans playing Utah Jazz tomorrow night.
Trash ball.
And as far as Alvin Gentry says, we are not making the playoffs. Okay,
yeah, and I believe
not. So we're gonna move on to Saints free agency. Byron, quickly. Laurinaitis came to town.
Yes.
Who are we looking at? If not, are we going to sign him?
I don't know, but I guarantee you. Well, no one else has looked. He hasn't. He hasn't tried out.
Spent the whole day here. Obviously,
he hasn't tried out with anybody else since.
You, right?
So my suggestion.
You think he'd be a good sign for the Saints?
March 9th, I think we're going to sign him.
Yes, thank you, Byron.
All the mock-ups point to Shaq Lawson.
No, wait. We're not talking about draft yet. We're going to save that for last. Let's talk about free agency right now.
Free agency.
And when you had the guy from the linebacker, who else are we looking for?
Well,
are we talking to anybody? What do we want?
No, we're not really.
I'm saying though, is there anybody out there who we've heard? Okay, they're gonna go out there.
They got Mario Williams.
And Charles Johnson from Carolina.
Charles Johnson.
Oh my God! And do we need them? Do either one of those guys?
Yes, we need both of them.
Oh man,
we need.
Dude, we could probably get them for kind of cheap, $3-4 million.
Yeah, well, Charles Johnson is his 10th year, so he's
I want one of those guys. I don't want to wait. If that's the two main guys that are out there, I want one of them.
No,
that's your wish list.
Who else they got? Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
they got any? I'm talking free agent, defensive lineman,
defensive
defensive
tell you what?
Come on.
A couple of people got dropped off for the Bengals. A couple of people got dropped off from the front seven.
Yes,
and
that's what I'm looking for.
And a couple of people from Pittsburgh as well. So
and
I mean,
both of those defenses were good.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
we could take that second, third tier dudes, right?
Most of the people have been dropped off already, so because it had happened by March 1st. So
I got
it. Already
so the big deal is going to be March 9th, like you said. For
so it's going to be
it's funny how this year there's not a lot of talk about a lot of stuff. I guess that the big day coming out, it's kind of being all hush, tuss, and quiet right now.
Yeah.
Normally you hear he's going for this guy, they're going for that guy.
Yeah, it's not
the
that
Saints
way.
Only visited with Laurinaitis.
Yeah.
So it's really under the weather right now. It's
the only person.
Trust me, there's things going on.
Oh wait, no, they signed Josh Scobie to.
Oh yeah, that's right, the kicker. Yeah, the kicker. That's right.
We need a new kicker.
Yeah, well, they were talking about drafting. What do you think about drafting that guy from Florida State?
Nah, man, this dude's 80% on his lifetime.
You talking about Scobie?
Yeah,
and he's a veteran.
Yeah.
So no chance in
solid.
And he's in the dome now.
And haven't signed a veteran kicker. There's no chance we'll go for somebody to draft that.
He's a Louisiana Tech boy, man.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you're right. Well, I think that covers what we're thinking about with free agency, and of course, that we still kind of waiting on what Drew Brees is going to do. They're talking about they talking now. About him saving some money off that contract, and that'll help us.
Well, he's got to get it. Well, since they signed, Ravens signed.
Here we go.
Their quarterback.
Oh, Flacco, yeah, to an extension. Tom Brady.
Right.
Yeah.
So now it's a minimum of $22 million a year.
Yeah, right. So Breeze did the right thing by waiting all of those guys out. Now he's got benchmarks and guidelines he can talk about with the management.
And everybody thinks he's in. That the Saints are stupid for not signing him yet.
No,
but it doesn't matter.
He's not forced to.
It doesn't matter. He still would have made it over $20 million.
Right.
What's $2 more million?
Yeah, you're right. Right.
And he's probably going to take half of that in a bonus anyway.
Yeah, right. We're going to give it to him. Well, anyway, that's good for Drew Brees to wait him out like that. Still haven't signed a deal. He's not obligated to take a pay cut. He's already done it.
No, he's already taken it.
But I think he will, and I think he was waiting on those guys to see what they were going to do, what they were going to get.
He doesn't need any money.
Yeah, but so therefore maybe that's another reason why a lot of teams haven't made a lot of moves yet, but because they can't for most night, but not even talked about a lot of stuff yet because they wait on some of these other guys like Drew Brees to take pay cuts, see what they got to spend, and see what they can talk to. Because free agency is going to be a big deal for the Saints this year.
Yeah, because the unrestricted ones like Osweiler, all those guys, Denver might. Yeah,
Kirk Cousins better get tagged. Yeah,
Denver might not have a quarterback.
Right? Wow. Yeah, if Peyton decides to go to the Rams, which I think's going to happen, or Houston, which I think's going to happen.
I don't know about it.
All right, bro. Don't be surprised. Peyton Manning ain't done, baby. Yeah. Who wants to end 2-2? I want the extra ring, then I got it. We lost for. But anyway, Saints free agency covered now. We got a few more minutes. We're going to talk about 3 or 4 more minutes here on the Sports Guru Show. Byron, I know you've been watching the NFL Combine.
Yeah, a little bit.
Religiously almost. You've been on your knees praying to the NFL Shield, hoping it gets better.
I was there.
Basically,
I was at Lucas Stadium.
Well, tell me, Tracy, who you think the Saints are going to pick in the draft coming up?
I mean, they're going at they're looking at Shaq Lawson. That's what I'm seeing in most.
Byron, who's that guy?
But I like DeForest Buckner, man. I hope they go after the dude. Bro.
Wow. First, man, Byron, tell me about the first guy you mentioned real quick. Who was it about, Tracy?
Shaq Lawson.
Yeah, tell me quickly a little bit about him.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's a dark horse.
Yeah, okay.
From Clemson, him and Dodge.
That's who I like. I'm about to tell you I like him.
Yeah, you like Dodge, I think.
Okay. Okay,
Tracy. I mean, if we want to talk about who I really like,
first tell me about the guy you mentioned. Yeah, that's what I want to know. Talk to me about him.
DeForest Buckner, he's from Bama, I think. You know what I mean?
Say Louisville.
Oh, okay.
Oh, see, look at me.
Yeah, they got the two guys from Alabama. Byron, you mentioned about something we should do with them. What should we do with them in the draft?
We should get one in the first round, one in the second round.
Yeah.
He's definitely
that would be gangster.
Because both of them will be there. You can get.
And they played together already a few years.
Yeah, we can get one of them for sure.
And they from Alabama. What a great defense they've been having lately.
Or either that or get like he said.
Shaq Lawson's had a good look.
But tell me about the other guy, Buckner. You talking about?
Buckner? I mean,
you got a bird that whistles? That was good, Robert Plant. Anyway, I thought you had something on him because, you said you loved him. Anyway, I also I wish we could get that dude from Ohio State, the white boy.
Yeah, Bosa.
Oh, there's no way we're going to get him, huh? You think he's going to go way before we get the chance?
No, I don't.
Really?
I don't. I mean, there's such a plethora of defensive tackle, defensive linemen. You got at least 25. You got like 25 defensive interior defensive linemen that could be taken in the first or second round.
Right. Well, I tell you what, we're gonna have to
you
go.
only have 64 picks.
We're gonna have to go do some
63.
research, and by the time we get back here on the radio show next week, we'll have a lot more for you on the Saints draft and the Saints free agency. So tell everybody bye, Byron.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Tracy.
Bye-bye.
Super Saturday. Trump attacks Bush? I'm Christopher Cruz. It's a busy Saturday for presidential candidates. There are Republican primaries or caucuses in Maine, Kansas, Kentucky, and Louisiana. Democrats vote in Nebraska, Kansas, and Louisiana. Maine Democrats and Puerto Rico Republicans vote tomorrow. Donald Trump campaigning in Florida and Kansas today. In Kansas, he continued his attacks on his fellow Republicans.
You know, I wasn't supposed to beat Jeb Bush. He was establishment. He was the one that was getting it. I see all of his supporters on television saying, Donald Trump will not win. Well, what happened to their candidate, okay?
The West is getting ready for heavy rain, mountain snow, and high winds as a powerful storm system moves east from California. Meteorologist Derek Van Dam.
We could easily see in excess of 100 inches of snowfall in the next 7 days. Just through the weekend, we've got over 3 feet of snow expected across the mountains of California.
I'm Christopher Cruz. Scientists say they've discovered a meteorological pattern that may help predict tornadoes weeks in advance. Correspondent Barbara Cusack explains.
This could be a real lifesaver as researchers believe they've come up with a new way to predict the likelihood of tornadoes 2 to 3 weeks in advance. A researcher at the College of DuPage outside Chicago has found a link between tornado activity and atmospheric wave patterns that shift every 40 to 60 days. Last year, the system was used to predict overall tornado activity nationwide and was right 10 out of 15 times. By the way, the system is now predicting higher than normal tornado activity from Sunday through March 19th. I'm Barbara Cusack.
Best-selling author Pat Conroy has died at the age of 70, less than a month after being diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. He wrote the novels The Prince of Tides and The Great Santini. I'm Christopher Cruz.
QL1, this is Control.